Here's a question that's going to bother you. Where does your money actually go? No, seriously, think about it. You get paid, you pay the bills, and then it's gone. Every single time. Here's the scary part. According to a 2026 Bankrate survey, only 47% of Americans can cover a $1,000 emergency. Not $10,000, not $5,000, $1,000. And it's not because people don't earn enough. Nearly 20% of households making over $150,000 a year are still living paycheck to paycheck. The money is coming in, but something is eating it alive. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what that something is. 7 silent money traps. Invisible habits that drain your bank account in the background, like a leak under the sink you can't see, but you can definitely feel. Think of your income like a bathtub. The faucet is running, but there are 7 tiny holes in the bottom, and by the end of this video you'll know exactly where every hole is and how to plug it. Let's go. Let's start with the one hiding in plain sight. Subscriptions. Here's what's wild. According to C+R research, the average American spends $219 a month on subscriptions. When you ask them how much they think they spend, they say $86. That's not a rounding error. That's $133 every month. You don't even know you're losing. Almost $1,600 a year, vanishing into apps you forgot existed. A streaming service you haven't opened since last winter. A fitness app you downloaded during a New Year's resolution that lasted exactly 3 days. A free trial that's been quietly charging you for 6 months. And about 42% of people, they're paying for subscriptions they don't even use every month, like clockwork, while they sleep. That's hole number 1 in your bathtub, and the fix takes 15 minutes. Set a calendar reminder. Today, go through your bank statement. Cancel anything you haven't touched in 30 days. 15 minutes of work could save you over $1,000 a year. But subscriptions aren't even the sneakiest trap. This next one is. You pay this one every single day, and you probably don't even realize it. The convenience tax. That DoorDash order because you didn't feel like cooking. The Uber instead of the bus. The express shipping because you couldn't wait 3 days. Each one seems small. $5 here, $8 there. Barely worth thinking about, right? Wrong. Studies show the average American spends around $1,400 a year just on food delivery. And that's before tips and service fees. And here's the part nobody tells you. Restaurants mark up their prices on delivery apps by 20 to 80%. That $15 burrito at the counter, it's $28 on your phone. Order that twice a week and you've burned $1,350 in a year, just on the markup. Not on food, on laziness. Imagine walking down a road where every single block has a tiny toll booth. Each toll takes just $1 or $2, barely noticeable. But after a month of walking that road, you've paid hundreds. And the worst part, there was a free road right next to it the entire time. I'm not saying never order delivery, I'm saying know what it actually costs you, okay? Here's the one that gets people who think they're good with money. You got a raise last year, right? Maybe a new job, a promotion, more money hitting your account every month. So why doesn't your bank account look any different? Trap number 3, lifestyle inflation. Here's how it sneaks in. You start earning more, so you start spending more. Not dramatically. You don't buy a Ferrari. But the apartment gets a little nicer. The restaurants get a little fancier. The phone gets upgraded a little sooner. Research shows higher income earners increase their spending by 6 to 8% per year. And a small $200 a month lifestyle upgrade. Over 20 years. Factoring in what you could have invested, that tiny upgrade costs you over $168,000 in lost wealth. $168,000 from $200 a month. Nearly half of people earning 6 figures still live paycheck to paycheck. Not because they're bad with money, because their lifestyle expanded to fill every single dollar. It's like running up an escalator that's going down. You're moving your legs faster, earning more, working harder, but you're not getting any higher. Here's the rule. When your income goes up, your savings rate goes up first, before your lifestyle gets a vote. This one's personal. And I guarantee you felt it. You've had a brutal week. Deadlines, stress, difficult people. Friday comes and your brain whispers, "You know what? You deserve something nice." You're not alone. 63% of Americans admit their emotions directly influence what they buy. And 52% say they make unplanned purchases specifically to relieve stress. Science has a name for this: retail therapy. Your brain gets a dopamine hit when you buy something new. It lights up like a reward. But here's the thing about that dopamine. It fades, usually within hours. And you know what doesn't fade? The charge on your credit card. 74% of emotional shoppers say the habit caused them to spend more than they intended, and 44% say it led directly to debt. Here's a number that stopped me cold. Millennials make an average of 160 retail therapy purchases per year. That's not shopping, that's self-medicating with a credit card. The trap isn't wanting nice things. It's using spending as medicine for feelings that money can never fix. So try this, the 48-hour rule. Feel the urge? Don't fight it. Just wait 48 hours. If you still want it after 2 days, buy it. But most of the time, you won't even remember what it was. This one is designed to fool you. And I mean literally designed. Your credit card bill arrives. The balance, $6,700. But the minimum payment? Just $150. And your brain goes, "That's fine, that's manageable. I'll pay more next month." But you won't. Because next month, the exact same thing happens. This is the minimum payment trap. The average credit card charges between 21 and 24% interest right now. At that rate, paying just $150 a month on that $6,700. It'll take you over 7 years to pay off. 7 years. And you'll pay thousands in interest and worse on top of the original debt. Credit card companies earned $160 billion in interest and fees in a single year. Read that again. They don't want you to pay it off. They designed the minimum payment to be just low enough that you feel comfortable and just high enough that you never escape. Research shows the minimum payment acts as a psychological anchor. Your brain sees $150 and treats it as the right amount, even if you could afford $400. It's a hamster wheel. You're running every month, making payments, feeling like you're making progress, but the debt is just sitting there, smiling, unmoved. Break the wheel, pay more than the minimum. Even $50 extra per month cuts years off your timeline, and attack the highest interest rate first. That's how you shrink the mountain. Your friend just posted their new apartment. Your co-worker drove a new car to work. Your feed is wall-to-wall vacations, outfits, and lifestyles that make yours feel small. So you spend. Not because you need anything, but because you feel behind. This is social proof spending, as Toastdoing and social media turned it into an epidemic. 91% of young adults follow influencers. 44% of Gen Z have bought something directly through social media. And 40% of all online purchases are impulse buys, triggered by something they saw in their feed. But here's the truth nobody posts about: the credit card debt behind the vacation photo, the 72-month loan behind the car, the $0 savings behind the luxury outfit. A study from the Journal of Consumer Research found that the more time people spend on social media, the more they spend on status purchases. Not because they want the item, because they want the feeling of keeping up. But you're not competing with real people. You're competing with highlight reels. And that's a race you will never, ever win. So curate your feed like you curate your budget, intentionally. Unfollow anything that makes you feel like you need to spend to be enough. I'll start saving next month. I'll invest when I make more money. I'll figure it out later. This is the most dangerous trap of all, because it doesn't feel like a trap, it feels like a plan. But behavioral economists call it present bias. And neuroscience research from Stanford found something unsettling. When people think about their future self, their brain lights up the same way it does when thinking about a complete stranger. You're not saving for you. You're saving for someone your brain doesn't even recognize. Only 35% of workers feel their retirement savings are on track. And every year you delay, the snowball gets heavier and harder to push. But here's the good news: you don't need willpower for this. You need automation. Set up one automatic transfer, $50, $100, whatever you can. The moment your paycheck hits, the money moves before you can touch it. You won't miss it. And that stranger in the mirror, future you, will be more grateful than you can imagine. here's what most people get wrong about building wealth. It's not about earning more, it's about leaking less. You don't need a six-figure salary, you don't need a stock tip or a side hustle. You just need to find the 7 holes in your bathtub and plug them. One by one, the money was always there, it was just slipping through the cracks. If this video opened your eyes to even one trap you didn't see before, hit subscribe. We make the money game simple. No jargon, no fluff, no judgment. And if you haven't seen it yet, go watch our first video, Why You're Always Broke. It's the perfect companion to this one. Money made simple. See you in the next one.